Welcome back for another episode of Superhero Showdown, where I'm going to take two big comic characters every episode and pit them together using only facts of their history in comics. Now, today's battle, we're looking at Wolverine and Batman, so let's hop right in. Wolverine first fully appeared in issue 181 of The Incredible Hulk back in 1974, and has been cutting through villains with unbreakable adamantium claws ever since. Aside from his indestructible skeleton, Wolverine has the ability to heal back from any injury in a matter of minutes, even once regrowing his entire body before his opponent was finished a phone call. His heightened senses, healing, and claws are only half of what Wolverine has in his arsenal, having trained as a samurai, having led Cobra military ops teams, and has mastered most known weapons from blades to guns and explosives. He has over a century of fights under his belt, until dying temporarily in the Death of Wolverine series, where he was finally put to rest when coated in molten adamantium. One of his few weaknesses in the past was shown to be a mystical sword known as the Muramasa Blade, a red katana infused with Wolverine's blood that mortally wounds Wolverine, Sabretooth, and anyone else with healing powers like that. However, even with his healing factor removed in the Death of Wolverine series, he still managed to kill an entire army of AIM agents, ninjas, and mercenaries just using his skills of stealth, espionage, and combat. Even when Magneto has torn the metal from his bones or mortally wounded him, he came back to kill Magneto shortly thereafter. It just goes to show there really isn't much that keeps Wolverine down in a battle. Batman hit the comic scene back in 1939 in Detective Comics number 27. A billionaire genius with a seemingly endless supply of resources and knowledge, all of which he uses to fight against far more powerful enemies. With upgrades to his suit, his gear, and even his vehicles, it seems there really isn't much that Batman lets get in his way when he sets out to finish a job. A master of martial arts and many forms of hand-to-hand combat, along with mastery of tactics, science, and stealth, Batman has gone toe-to-toe with the likes of Superman, Darkseid, and not to mention his own legion of villains, all more powerful than the Dark Knight. Batman has a proven track record of beating the greatest odds thrown at him. And who would win? Many fans seem to think that with enough timing and planning that Batman could easily take down any opponent with little trouble. My rebuttal to that is anyone with enough timing, resources, and planning, certainly with the amount that Batman has, could accomplish any objective, so I don't really buy that theory. Head-to-head in a sudden confrontation, what would really happen? Well, I'm guessing that stealth may work in Batman's favor to catch him off guard, but with his heightened senses, I can't see that working out too well. If Wolverine catches Batman with his claws, it's cutting through all that body armor no problem at all. Trouble with Wolverine, though, is that he is prone to fly into what's called a berserker rage. It's a blind feral rage that makes him go nuts in a fight, tearing through anything in his path. Whether this would be too much for Batman to handle, or work in his favor to set a trap or incapacitate Wolverine is up in the air. So what do you think? Who would win in this battle? And if you have a suggestion for a future battle, please let us know as well, and we'll tackle that fight in the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe, all that, and thank you very much for watching.